Okay, some of these videos or some of these radios, you're going to see labels on the front, some of them you're going to see labels on the back. Let's start with this one here. This is my weather radio. This is also my marine radio. Okay, and this one picks up weather channels automatically. You also have to have a license to use this if you are using it as a marine radio. This next one here is my CB radio, and it's a 19 channel handheld CB radio. Okay, this thing takes like 8 batteries or 9 batteries, AA, and it's a Uniden, I believe. The next two, these are my UV5Rs, A and B. These are ham radios, and they're just basic ham radios, okay? Basic Baofangs. They work, and I can use them back and forth, so that's that. The next one is a Baofang CH6 DMR. So this is a dual band radio. This is analog and digital. All right. This one I'm still having issues with because apparently when I bought it, they were supposed to send the software with it, but I received no software with it. So I'm having a hard time programming that. I'm having a hard time finding the programming software for it. Now the next four, and these are GMRS radios, the orange ones, okay? So these are my patrol radios. Patrol Radio 1, Patrol Radio 2, Patrol Radio 3, and Patrol Radio 4. Now these ones all run on a single license. And you can get the license through the FCC, from what I found now and heard this evening, for a single license is $35 through the FCC. Now here's the thing with these. You get one call sign. So all of these 4 radios use the same call sign. So if anybody else is trying to get onto your channel and say that they're you know, because they're not bouncing back and forth. They all have squelch. They all have the ability to run GMRS, FRH, and with these ones here, they don't have the ability to really run ham, but all of these ones do, okay? Especially these 3. These are ham radios. These are amateur radios right here. This one I got because I couldn't get these ones in Canada at the time that I wanted to get a ham radio handy talkie. This other one here was the only one that I was able to get in Canada at the point in time when I ordered it, and that was during the the arm ticket time, all that BS that was going on. Now here's the other thing with these, the antennas. Okay, this one does not come off. This one can be removed and changed. These ones have all been removed and changed, and these are the ones that can extend. So they're actually like 6 feet long or 6 feet high. These ones came with this antenna here, and they also came with a short one like this. Now this is my radio setup for what I plan on doing with my group. Okay, so there they are, and they are all different. So I've got Marine, CB, or Citizens Band. I've got ham, and I have GMRS. Now these GMRS radios also have 8 bands of the FRS channels. Okay, so family radio service. GMRS is general mobile radio service. Ham is amateur radio. CB, Citizens Band, and this is basically the first radio I ever got, and this was a marine radio that I got when I was out fishing all the time in the Augie, in the ocean. And this one I had to have a license for to use. This one I did not. These ones require licenses. These ones, you can get a license for one license for 35 bucks through the FCC, and it covers all 4 radios because it's all one family. Okay, so I would suggest to you that you look up on YouTube and check it out if you're interested in GMRS or FRS. And now the FRS radios, they don't come with an antenna that can be changed. You're stuck with a single antenna, and it's usually about the length of my finger. Okay, these ones are line of sight. You can actually also set up a repeater with them. Okay, and they have DIY channels that you can set up on them. You just need the software. These ones here, these ham radios, you need the Chirp software to set them up. This one I'm not quite sure on because I'm still fighting to try and get the software for that one. And they say they sent me a disc, but that's a bunch of BS, because at that point in time when they were selling them, oh, you got to have this one if you're in Canada because that's the only one we can sell you. Bullshit. That's bullshit. And these are all handy talkies, okay? They're all handy talkies. This one here, the CB radio, I bought at a gas station, a truck stop, when I was heading north from SoCal, because I needed to hear what was going on the road during the initial start of COVID. So this one I bought in 2020, in the beginning of the COVID shit, I think that was March of 2020. This one I bought in Canada at a store that sells just about anything and everything. This one was the most expensive one I ever bought. This one was like 450 bucks. This one was $39.99. These 3 I got for under 100 bucks. These ones here, these orange ones, I got all 4 of them for under 100 bucks. So this is basically my radio communication network for when SHTF. These ones here, you can charge them up with USB. These ones here, you can charge them up with the port on the side, right? By plugging it in and plugging that into USB. This one here is battery, or plug it into the socket on your truck, the lighter on your truck. This one here, you have to charge it with the stand. But these are my communication radios. This one picks up NOAA, right? This one is a weather radio. These ones can pick up the NOAA channels. So can these ones. This one, the CB radio, cannot. So these are my radios that I have for right now for this group that I have running. And this is my communication setup. So if you look at the back of these are all labeled Patrol Radio 1, Patrol Radio 2, Patrol Radio 3, and Patrol Radio 4. This is the CH6 DMR. I have 2 of the UV5R Baofangs that are A and B, the CB radio, and the one I have marked as weather radio. I have a license for this one, but I can only use this one with my license if I'm out on the water. I don't know why, but that's the way they described it. So this is my communications network for my group. I hope this has helped you a little bit in what you're looking for. If you have any questions, please fire them off to me, and I'll try and answer your questions as best I can. All right, so this is the video. Prep Rebel out.